guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. That's it, hosted by your girl Cheryl. So I'm gonna get right to the point here. I know I did a video earlier in regards to Shawn Carter, aka Jay-Z. Last night it was breaking news that a 13-year-old at the time is accusing Jay-Z of raping her back in 2000. Now, we don't know the whole full story yet. We just know that there was a document. The civil suit was filed back in October of this year, just only mentioned Diddy, and now it got revised and filed again yesterday and added Shawn Carter into the civil lawsuit, stating that she was raped by Sean Diddy Combs and also Shawn Carter, aka Jay-Z, and among other people, other celebrities had watched the assault and said and did nothing. Now, in the first civil lawsuit, it just only mentioned Sean Diddy Combs, and then it mentioned celebrity A, B, C, and D. Now, celebrity A, now we know, is Jay-Z. Now, according to this lawsuit, it's very detailed about what happened during the 2000 assault incident in regards to Jane Doe. They have not released her name yet. Right now, she's Jane Doe. Maybe they may release her her name, and we will find out who she is. Maybe not. I'm not 100% sure. But there is, everyone knows, there is a statement from Roc Nation, from Jay-Z, that he stated on his behalf in regards to this allegation against him. And let me be very clear. He is innocent until proven guilty. Okay, that's what I'm saying, allegedly, because we don't know for sure if this is really true or not, even though his name is in the civil suit, but we don't know 100% if it's true or not. That's why they're trying to gather all the information, trying to watch the videos, if he is in one of those videos or not. And if he is, then I don't know, then it's over. It's over for Jay-Z if he's in one of those videos, if he participated, if all the allegation is true in regards to him and Sean Diddy Combs and other people, then they're in trouble. It's over. It's a wrap. It's finished. Finito. But until then, we don't know yet. We're going to know more information in regards to this. And I'm going to read to you the his statement entirely. But before I read that, I just want to say Jay-Z is gunning for Tony Buzbee. Tony Buzbee. He is gunning for him. And I just don't understand why, because Tony Buzbee is just doing his job. What he's doing is representing his plaintiff. He's just representing, doing his job in the best in his ability. And I don't understand why Jay-Z is gunning so hard for him when Jay-Z has his lawyer too. So his lawyer is going to represent him and the best in his ability, and best in their abilities to represent Jay-Z, because he's being accused of raping a 13-year-old back in 2000. So I just don't understand why Jay-Z is just coming so hard for Tony Buzbee when all he's doing is just representing his clients, doing the best that he can. That he is for his clients. He is not for Jay-Z. Point blank, period. They say Jay-Z's attorneys are not for the plaintiff or for Tony Buzbee. Jay-Z is paying his attorneys to represent him, to do their job. Same thing. So I just don't understand why this, and again, I'm going to read to you the whole entirety of the statement from Roc Nation if anyone haven't read it yet. It's just crazy. Like, he's just doing his job. So I don't understand the whole aspect of gunning for Tony Buzbee when he's just doing his job. But anyway, moving on. So I'm going to read to you bits and pieces of the lawsuit. You can pull it up on the website. It is public record. I'm not going to read the entirety of the lawsuit. You can do that on your own time. But I'm just going to read you bits and little bits of the lawsuit in regards to Jane Doe's accusing Jay-Z of raping her at the age of 13. So, along with his longtime friend and collaborator, Shawn Carter, aka Jay-Z, drugged and raped a 13-year-old at an after party following the 2000 VMA Music Awards. Another celebrity stood by and watched as Combs and Carter took turns assaulting the minor. Many others were present at the party, but did nothing to stop the assault. On or around September 7 of 2000, the plaintiff, then 13 years old, had a friend drive and drop her off near the Radio City Music Hall in New York City, so she could try to attend the Video Music Awards, the VMA. So apparently she lied to her parents at that time, saying that she was going to be with her friends, but instead she went trying to go to the music awards. And as the event began, much of the crowd moved inside, but the plaintiff, she didn't have a ticket to go. So she remained outside with others watching the VMA on the big screen. One of the limousine drivers she spoke to claimed to work for defendant Combs. The driver told her that Combs liked younger girls and said she fits what Diddy's looking for. And while not allowing her into the awards, the driver invited her to the after party, knowing that she was underage. And I believe the driver knew that. The driver stated that he had to drive Combs and others to the party first, but instructed the plaintiff to return to his location after the event and that he would pick her up and take her to the after party. Plaintiff arrived at what she believes to be a large white residence with a gated U-shaped driveway. Once inside, two men asked the plaintiff to sign a document, which plaintiff did not read, but which she now is believed to have to be a non-disclosure, NDA. So she signed the NDA stating that whatever happens at the after party, she cannot say anything. And the fact is too, I don't think that's I think it's admissible because she was underage at that time. She was 13. Like, she was a minor. You know what I mean? So even though she signed this disclosure agreement, I don't think it's submissible, if that makes sense. I'm not an attorney, but I know common sense. If a minor signs something without an adult present, I don't think that's valid. So I think she can speak, but she did this lawsuit because she was a minor at the time. That's another clue. She gave the man and her name and signed the form, but did not receive a copy of it. Go figure, right? Because she was a minor, so they say no. And they knew she was a minor, so they're not going to give her a copy of it. Now, the plaintiff observed widespread drugs use, including marijuana, cocaine. After attempting to talk to numerous celebrities, the plaintiff accepted a drink from one of the waitress circulating the crowd. The drink was reddish yellow mixture that tastes like orange juice, cranberry juice, and sometimes bitter. After drinking just a portion of that drink, the plaintiff began to feel woozy and lightheaded, making her need to lie down. So basically, I believe she was drugged with GHB, and I talked about it in my past video of what GHB is. And it's some type of clear liquid drug that you can't even see what it is. It doesn't have a smell. It's very clear, and you can just take a syringe and put it in a drink, and boom, it's like a date rape drug. The plaintiff entered what appears to be an empty bedroom, so she could lay down for a moment, and she did not lock the door. This room contains only a large bed with no furniture of any kind, television or other furnishing. Soon after, Combs entered the room along with the plaintiff, Carter, and a female celebrity B. Celebrity B. Who could that be? I have my theories, but I'm going to finish reading this and I'm going to tell you my theory. Celebrity B. Plaintiff immediately recognized all three celebrities. Combs aggressively approached plaintiff with a crazed look in his eyes, grabbed her, and said, "You ready to party?" Plaintiff got up and stumbled, at which point Combs grabbed her again and threw her on the bed. At that point, Carter began removing plaintiff's clothes as she grew more and more disoriented. Plaintiff was held down by Carter as he blank raped her, while Combs and Celebrity B watched. After Carter finished, he stepped back towards the wall. Combs then stepped forward and blank raped the plaintiff while Carter and Celebrity B watched. Combs then knocked plaintiff down and attempted to force plaintiff to perform oral sex on him. She fought back and standing up quickly and punch out at the same time, hitting Combs in the neck. Combs was just very like taken back. She fought back and she punched him in the neck, and then she flee. She dipped out of there, thank God, because it would have been a lot worse. This is the last reading. After the assault, the plaintiff fell into a deep depression, which continues to affect every facet of her life. The plaintiff suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder and a seizure disorder caused by stress and trauma. This doesn't go away. 13, 14, 20, if you're 25, it doesn't go away. And this woman now, she's probably in her 30s, Jane Doe. This been affecting her for the last 24 years, because this is when the incident happened back in 2000. 24 years this woman, Jane Doe, has been dealing with this, having traumatic stress, probably not in a relationship or in and out of relationship, just being traumatized what happened to her. Now, I just want to focus on celebrity B. Now, if you correct me if I'm wrong, and remember this, at the time in 2000, Shawn Diddy Combs, Diddy, whatever names he's been calling these days, over a past decade, he was dating J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez. And Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, was with Beyonce. So that leads me to believe it might be one of those two. Now, I have my theory. I suspect that J-Lo probably is celebrity B that watched this rape occur and said nothing. That's just my theory. That's just my speculation. That's what I'm going to say, that Jennifer Lopez, aka J-Lo, was there and saw the whole thing and said and did nothing. This is my theory. This is what I believe. I'm just speculating that what happened. And she said nothing. And just like I said, Jennifer Lopez knows more than anyone else think that she does. She knows more to this story, more to this situation that happened over a decade and not said anything. But it's going to come to the light. If it is true, if this J Doe name the celebrity B, and if my theory is correct, then it's over. It's over. But again, the FBI have videos, the FBI have audio, the FBI have all these evidence that they have not released yet because it's still evidence yet. So if J-Lo is in one of those videos, because Shawn Diddy Combs, he's a freak and he's nasty. He likes to record himself because he's so condescending and cocky and arrogant that he has to have trophies of assaulting all these people that he has done in the past, allegedly, I'm going to say. So we don't know. It's a possibility. But these are my theories because they were in a relationship at that time back in 2000. Who else could it be? It could be a lot of people. It could be a lot of people that were there that watched the assault. But I'm telling you my theory. I believe Jennifer Lopez was there. I believe that she watched. That's just my thought and my opinion about this. But this is not going to go away. This is just getting more crazier in a minute. And just like Cat Williams said, like, things are coming out. Things are coming out to the light. When things are in the dark, things are coming out. And I hope and pray that this speculation against Jay-Z is false. It is not true. That, maybe the plaintiff got it wrong. I don't know. I'm not saying that she's a liar. I'm not saying that at all. I believe what she said is true. Again, there have to be proof of what she's saying, because you can sue people. You can have a civil suit, but you have to have evidence and some type of proof to back up your claim. You can't just smear someone's name and make accusation if you don't have proof of that. And I'm the type of person, I don't want to do that. I don't want to smear someone's name and talk bad about someone if I don't have the actual facts. I'm just going by what the lawsuit says. I'm going by what has been presented to me. But I want to get more information in regards to this, because we need proof. We need proof. So I'm going to read to you Jay-Z's statement that he made to the public. My lawyers received a blackmail attempt, called a demand letter, from the lawyer named Tony Buzbee. When he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir. It has the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud that you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. These allegations are so horrendous and in nature that I expose you to file criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whoever whoever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked up. Wouldn't you not agree? That's what Shawn Carter, Jay-Z said. These allegations, these allegation victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research, on, seems to have a pattern of these types of theatrics. I have no idea how you have to come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Buzbee. But I promise you, I have seen your kind many times over. I am more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known to be their valor. You have neither honor or dignity. Pardon me. My only heartbreak is for my family and my wife. I have to sit our children down, and one of whom is at an age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such as their young age. It is unfair to have to try to understand explicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit. My heart support goes out to the true victims in the world who have to watch how their life story is dressed in a costume profitable by this ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. You may you may you may pardon me. You may a terrible error in judgment, thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I am a young man. He's an old man. He's not a young man. He is in his 50s. Um, I'm a young man who is out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't play these types of games. We have a very strict codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Only your network of conspiracy theories, fake, uh, uh, fake physicists will believe the idolatry claims that you have leveled against me. That is not for. That is not. Excuse me. Against me. That, if not for the serious surrounding harms to kids, would be laughable. I look forward to showing you just how different I am. So, JC is not playing. He is gunning for Tony Buzz. He is gunning for him. And Tony Buzbee is coming back and saying, "You're not going to intimidate me with your words, with your terastic. You're not going to do that," because it seemed like Tony Buzbee getting threats from him, for his co-workers, from other staff, and he's not changing this civil lawsuit. He's keeping it the way it is. Tony Buzbee made it very clear that you're not going to intimidate me, buddy. Point blank, period. And the demand letter, he even said it. He made it very public back in October that Tony Buzbee saying that he was going to send demand letters to people to see if they're willing to settle outside of court. If they're not willing to settle outside of court, names are going to be released. He did say that. So I don't know why this is like a big surprise for Jay-Z when Tony Buzbee made an announcement and did a press conference and did say that to the whole world. So I don't know why this is so surprising and shocking to Jay-Z. If you didn't want to do the accept the demand letter, then you're going to go to court. Your name is going to be in one of those civil suits. So I don't understand this whole statement. I guess he's just trying to make a point that he's not backing down. He's going to fight for this, and good for Jay-Z. Then if you have nothing to hide and you proclaim your innocence, then we're just going to wait it out and see what the evidence is going to present itself. That's it. Plain and simple. If you have nothing to hide, then Jay-Z should have nothing to worry about. And and at the same token, it's very sad and unfortunate that they have to explain this to their children, because their children, Ivy, she's at that age now that she's in social media, the news, and her friends. So I feel bad for her, because she has to deal with this. Her father has to explain to her this whole situation that's going on in his life. And then, Beyonce too. I don't feel sorry for Beyonce, I just feel sorry for the children. I really do, because children are innocent. They don't deserve to be dragged into this mess that allegedly their father probably have done back 24 years ago. So, like I said, time will tell. We will find out more in regards to this. And I'm definitely going to stay on top of this and find out more information. Make sure that it is factual. Make sure it is the truth, because I will not say or do a video if I don't know if it's 100% factual, because this is not what this YouTube channel is about. I don't plaster anyone. I don't slander anyone. I like to get to the bottom of the truth and state facts. That's what I like to do, and that's what I'm going to continue to doing. And I don't do all that nonsense just to say things, just to say things. No, that's not me. That's not how I roll. That's not how I do things. Point blank, period. So with that being said, thank you so much for listening to my channel. That's it. And we will see you next time. Take care and God bless.